Hey guys, this is AggonyAMP covering the Tosa Cup. This is a round 1, game 1 battle. This is DH ValkireiAG versus AggonyAMP. Alright, so I'm viewing AggonyAMP right now. He has a couple Yari Cab, Naginata Warrior Monks, Naginata Samurai, a couple Bow Samurai, Matchlock Ashigaru. It looks like he has about every unit except for swords. He does not have a single sword unit. As for the other side, Valkyrie has some Great Guard, Yari Cab, Matchlock Monks, and Naginata Warrior Monks, Lone Swords, and Katana Sam. So it doesn't look like he has any arrows whatsoever. So he's mostly Matchlock. So it looks like the action is getting underway really quick. We have Valkyrie's cavalry really moving up front fast. I'm going to try to take some pot shots here at ranged units of AggonyAMP, and it looks like he does. And AMP is able to cover pretty well with his Naginata Samurai, but with the Yari Cab did get in the back and are disrupting the Bow Samurai. Valkyrie's Yari Cab is running away, and they're blinking. His Great Guard is also in the mix, and it looks like they're also going to take some heat. The other cavalry is trying to go around the other side. AggonyAMP has the Yari Cab in the woods, and he's doing pretty well to defend against any sort of disruption that Valkyrie's trying to do with his cavalry. Because there are no more units up here to support blocking and disrupting the ranged units of AggonyAMP doesn't really do too much to help him later. I mean, it looks like all the cavalry's running away for Valkyrie, so AMP has plenty of time to get his range units back in order. So it looks like the range units held on pretty well except for a Matchlock or two, and AMP is taking up some defensive position here and is using the woods to keep away the other cavalry units of Valkyrie. So it looks like Valkyrie's trying to move up on this front over here, and it's not working too well. His Lone Swords are wavering, and it looks like he's just forming them up here to stand, and they're not really engaging. AMP is really just firing pot shots here, making plenty of damage. He did form up this Matchlock Warrior Monks here, and they did reasonable damage to this Yari Ashigaru here, who is now running away. But all of Valkyrie's offensive units are really wavering. He's using his Yari Cab to charge at Yari Ashigaru. Seems pretty crazy, but I guess he's pretty desperate here. He did get a nice charge with his Avatar against the Matchlock Ashigaru, but that might not be too useful here. He's also now getting the Bow Samurai, so they're not shooting as much, but his general is now taking crazy casualties. He has 10 of 20 left here. His Matchlock Monks are shooting. It looks like range units are really firing away just as much. And they're very well protected, especially in the woods here and on this side over here. Now he was able to make his Yari Ashigaru run. Probably not the best of targets, as he still has some pretty high units here. He has a bunch of range still and Matchlocks. So there's a lot of blinking right here for Valkyrie, and it doesn't look like he's going to get too far in this one. And that is a win for AggonyAMP in round 1, taking up a very good defensive position around the hill, using these two forests right here to protect him on the flanks. And that one goes to AMP. Hey guys, AggonyAMP covering the Tosa Cup here. This is game 2 of round 1 between AggonyAMP and DH ValkireiAG. So it looks like AMP is running a little bit different setup here. He has more Great Guard this time. Other than that, it looks pretty similar to the last one. He still has a couple of both Samurai, Matchlock Ashigaru, and overall very well budgeted army. No sword units. As for Valkyrie, it does not look like he changed it up too much. He has not amount of warrior monks, Katana Samurai, Great Guard. He does have some bow Samurai now, which is an upgrade from last time, as he was able to, or wasn't able to defend against the archers that AggonyAMP had. Alright, so it looks like they're both taking up defensive position here. We're going to have to see who takes the first move. It looks like Valkyrie's being the aggressor here, as he was last round. And it looks like he might try to use this forest as protection, or he might try to sneak around through this forest. Now it looks like AggonyAMP is moving up. He has a lot of a big field to work with here, with this forest on the side to protect from flanks, and this river over here. And Valkyrie's really smushed in this corner right here. With the units that he has, it's probably better if he's spread out a little bit, as none of them are really that poor on morale. And it looks like he's just forming up. And it looks like Agony's trying to move up, trying to take advantage of this position here around unadvantageous terrain. So we're all slowly moving up here. It looks like AMP is going to move his Great Guard around to, it looks like, counter the Yari Cav that's moving out over the forest here. And here it goes. Valkyrie's moving up, his lone swords here, and they're getting hammered with arrows and gunshots. AMP is moving back his bow units on the right here, and looks like he's just waiting for them to move up. And here comes a charge on the left flank for AMP, and he's countering that with his Great Guard and Yari Cav. And we're having a ranged battle on this flank over here.
My lord, victory will soon be yours.
And it looks like the game's already declaring AMP the victor. They must have hit the general. And it looks like the general's still alive. I don't know. The game might have been a little premature on that. Alright, so it looks like Valkyrie's moving up all his units now. He's trying to attack the front line here. And it doesn't look like he's reaching the ranged units yet. He's just fighting the protectors of his real damage dealers here. He has a lot of ranged guys in the back still firing. He looks like he's bringing up this Katana Samurai to hopefully disrupt the ranged units on this side, but they may never make it, as they're wavering right now, and they both have taken a lot of casualties. We have units all over the place, and AMP brings around, it looks like his Yari Cav to disrupt the last healthy units of Valkyrie here, and he was able to make the bow monks and matchlocks run away here, and the rest of his guys are wavering as the melee units never got close enough to
Our men are
AggonyAMP's
running
range.
from the battlefield.
So it looks like AggonyAMP wins again. That is a 2-0 victory, and he moves on to the second round. So good game here, guys, especially to Valkyrie.